Hello and welcome to Queenie's Card of the Week on TikTok and your various social media platforms. Hi, hello, hi. Okay, so the card of the week. So last week we were trying to scare ourselves. This week we might be with the Bodacious Badach. This came out reversed, and usually I don't read cards that are reversed as a bad thing. They're either something that we're resisting or something that's happening on a very deep level. But when you know about the Bodacious Badach, you'll understand why I was like, oh. So I pulled a backup card to give us support with it. The Bodacious Badach is kind of like, kind of meddles into other people's stuff, or into somebody is meddling in your stuff, or you are meddling too much or trying to control the outcome too much for somebody else. And so since the Bodacious Badach showed up on their head, I think that this is a week where it might be really irresistible to butt in where maybe your nose doesn't belong, and to not focus on the stuff that you're doing and maybe your responses to things, and be accountable for that, as opposed to trying to steer and maneuver somebody else to make you feel better. I am guilty of this a lot. I mean, especially with my daughter. But this week, it looks like I'm going to be given the opportunity. You're going to be given the opportunity to take your nose out of where it doesn't belong, and to release a little bit of control over that. That's just what this one means. And I pulled a support card, a tarot card, a major arcana one, just to, because I kind of asked, well, what's the light part of this? What will help us? And I pulled the Sun. And this is from the Bloomin' Cat Tarot. I pulled the Sun card. And what that is self-confidence. So the problem, the getting your nose into other people's business, or meddling or over helping, is coming from insecurity. And the way to combat that, or the way to alleviate that and get better about it, is understanding that, coming back to us being the center of our own universe. This is not a selfish kind of center of the universe. It's turn your attention back to the self, get centered in yourself, acknowledge the stuff that's going right for you and within you, and it will be less tempting to stick your nose in other people's business. Shift the focus back. Now, sometimes people get very upset about wanting to shift the focus back on themselves because they feel guilty. I know that I do sometimes. And but this is not about being selfish or narcissistic or anything like that. This is about focusing on yourself, your self-care, your self-confidence, and getting your nose out of other people's business, understanding that you have absolutely no control over how other people are acting, the paths they choose, and how they respond to situations. You just have control over how you respond, and focus on how you're responding to this situation. And that's kind of this week. I feel like I chastised you, but understand that I need to take this advice myself. So this is going to be a week. I've got to get my nose out of other people's business and not get too caught up. Have a great week. I love you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.